Right back where we left off. Nice, a couple minutes just to grab a quick drink and whatnot there. Top my glass up. Okay. So the last battle was not what we were looking for. So what I'm going to do now is warp somewhere different. And by warp somewhere different, I'm going to set myself up close to another place. Actually, there might be even one within range here. Let's check. Okay, back up. So that one wasn't any good. Wasn't what I was looking for. Advanced Corvax. Nice. Itung. One planet. Advanced. I mean, let's go find out. Let's see what kind of a freighter ship is there. Chaos begin. Oh, it's just a mini, but it's black and red. Why does it have to be such a nice color? Oh, that was weird. My audio just cut out my headset. It's black and red though. The bullets, the tracer sort of thing, that's pretty wild. It's only a 2-tier. I want something bigger. That's not bad though. Itung. Yeah. It's in the video. It's close by one of my stations. I don't need to, if I want to return to that, it'll be easy enough. What else do we got close by? Wealthy. Okay, that's down there. And it's Gak. Human Zooks Kid. Human Zooks Good. Wealthy though. Yeah. 3 planets. I am kinda tempted to install my other hyperdrive, so by other hyperdrives I just mean like my cadmium and whatnot drives, so I can get into those rare systems. And by rare I mean the higher tier systems than the just basic ones. Not the kind I'm looking for. It's a massive freighter though. I've had one of these before. I do not like that fin right there. I crash into it. Take takeoff and landing. I mean, like, it's pretty obvious that it's there, but still, it didn't stop me from running into it on more than one occasion. The joys. It did provide some laughs, so I can't take that away from it, but it wasn't the entertainment I was looking for. Especially not on a PermaDeath file when I'm like, if I'm just trying to fly in somewhere, I don't need something to be crashing into. Okay, let's see what else we got. I think that's pretty much everything, though. It's within range here. Wealthy. Pangru, that's definitely, haven't been there yet. Let's try that. It's the style I'm looking for, it's not the right size. It's gonna take a while to find one of the right size. I've only found 2 locations so far for this. Like the large freighters, in the amount of time I've spent searching, which is about, I'd say, 8 hours of traveling around on my normal file. It's a generous estimate, though. It's probably a little bit more like 6 than 8, to be a little more conservative on that number. You know what, I'm just gonna try portaling somewhere else. Back to my home in the Hilbert, which is back down. Too far down. It's named by somebody else. Where is it? Yeah, Lympho Noho. Lympho or Zakros. But I think it's Zakros. Either or. Is Lympho wealthy? It is. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Zakros and port to Lympho. See what kind of freighters in my homeland. It should be within portal range anyways. Or portal range, I mean port range. Zakros is the beginning, eh? Pretty sure that's where I landed. When I landed in the Hilbert dimension. If not, it's close. Zing. What up, core bags? I should have a whole bunch of missions to turn in, shouldn't I? Wrong side. Silly me. That's okay. Not important. Get inside. There should be lots of profitable places around here. Like this one right there. Need an see, of course. What about that one? Autic. Try that one. Please, please, please. Nah. Looks like I'm gonna have to install that drive. Oh, I'm just chuckling about a pink freighter that I seen the one day, and how it would probably receive inappropriate names. Considering its shape and color. Alright, turn back around, maybe. Where do I have my indium? Do I even have indium on a ship right now? I don't think I do. Because I can pick it up off a planet, so I'm just gonna warp right back out of here. It's like, oh yeah, but now that I'm thinking about it, I need that cadmium that I left on there, didn't I? Yeah, so back actually. Hopefully this doesn't crash the game. Okay. Cadmium. It's a chromatic. Oh, I don't even need indium. I need emerald, which I have none of. I think. It's not enough. I need chromatic metal and indium. And tech modules, right? 6. Can I buy chromatic metal here? And how much do I actually need? Whoops. Why do I got 500 on me? Oh yeah, I got lots of indium on me. Jeez, goodness. Can't even buy chromatic metal right now. Okay, you know what? That's just a big old cancel that for now. Although I would really like to know what's in that system. It would be nice. It would be really nice to find out that it's what I'm looking for. I should just go indium. I need a green system. Somewhere green. I mean emerald is what I mean, but no fuel in my drive. Okay. Green, wealthy. Green or close to wealthy. How about that? Random green place to travel to. Satisfactory. Struggling. Fledgling. I don't think that's green though, is it? That's definitely green. I think it's green. I can't really tell. No. It's not green. Mantona. Almost just want to travel there because of the name. Okay. Booming. Ahoko. Ahoko. Okay, well, I need to go here to get these resources. I was debating traveling somewhere else close by so I could still have like the option to warp into each of these systems, but I don't even have my drives installed and stuff, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Hopefully be able to buy some chromatic metal here at the station, and I'll just mine my emerald that I need, and I'm gonna actually grab a little bit extra, possibly drop a base on a resource there. Actually, that would be not a bad idea, wouldn't it? It's a little distracted from my main objective of the show, but of this episode, but that's okay. I should probably take something a little more capable of holding stuff. Yep. Everything's warping in. Curiosity's sake, what do we got here? For all the times chromatic metal seems so common. Ooh, that is actually a shuttle that I like. And it's got kind of a cool name. No chromatic. You're gonna be like that. Gah. I mean, I guess since I gotta go back to my own base, I may as well take some copper with me to refine. Calm down, Pilgrim, calm down. That wheel was tripping her out. I mean, those can stay right there. Yeah, they can stay there too, I guess. Copper. 2 minutes. Got enough cadmium, got enough copper, or what you call it again here. I just need to go get some more emerald. I'm gonna grab probably like 1,000 or something. I don't even know. We'll see how big the resource is when I get there. Probably enough to fill, yeah. Maybe upwards of 1,000, yeah, if I'm lucky. Whoa! Mad hops again. Let's see. I don't know why, but yeah. I don't know if it's something to do with the floor there, or maybe just this planet. It is a moon, so it would make sense that gravity's decreased. Pilgrim has got a bunch of indium on as well. Not much oxygen though. It's better. Is my stuff done refining it? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, I should have just went to man, instead of traveling there. Whatever. It's all good. I'm just trying to get one of my Harper drive upgrades so I can install that on my fighter, so I can get into all the types of solar systems or whatever, so I don't have to worry about not being able to travel somewhere that I want to test with my ship. I'm missing 147 emeralds, so it shouldn't take long. What kind of resources are here? Activated. Welcome aboard, Alondru Bruno. Hopefully I got that right. Alondru. Low atmosphere. What a strange named planet. Wayot. My best interpretation of the name. Yeah, welcome aboard. I'm just upgrading a little bit here so I can keep scouting for freighter ships here. I'm trying to get myself one of the large ones. First time seeing the game. Can I get a rate? Like what I would rate the game? Is that what you're asking? Or first time seeing the game? Yeah, wow. I'm currently on the hardest difficulty of the game. If you die, all your progress is wiped out. Like there's no reload in your save if you die. Can I rate the game? Any preference on numbers? Like, do you want it out of 5 or 10, 100, sort of thing? Like, is there a choice number so I can give you a bit better of an idea? That emerald, magnetized ferrite. Like, just as far as rough thoughts anyways, out of 10, okay. I'm thinking probably like an 8 as far as my current thoughts right now. I'm pretty happy with it. Like, I would definitely share the word on this game as far as for others to check it out, but that I would then say if they like exploration and kind of like a more creative building like style game, it's more like the kind of crowd I would say it plays to. Like, this is definitely like an explorer's dream. There's like an endless supply of stuff to explore. There's so much to see, so many planets. If you run out of content, or not run out of content, I guess if you run out of content, like if you're tired of what you see in your solar system, just warp again, and you got a whole nother set of planets to explore. Never know what you're gonna find. There's a lot of like, a lot of stuff to see in the game. Like, there's random things people are chasing, trying to find, like the ability to see a rainbow. Like, that's one of their like bucket list things for as far as random tasks people do and whatnot for some exploration. That looks like a nice resource right there. Basically endless, man. I would say, yeah, it is such a big game. Even though it's only like 15 gigabytes or something like that, it is absolutely insanely massive. Like, you would never see the entire game. Like, there's too much to do. It's literally that big, which is an awesome problem to have. Very excited about what I just found here too. I just found a nice double stack of resources. I'm actually going to drop a base here. Put my beacon somewhere where it's not going to be in the way. Yeah, right there. Yeah, it's basically endless. The number of planets to see in the game is absolutely outrageously big. It's like, I took a screenshot of it. No, there is definitely multiplayer. There's ambient multiplayer, which like just if people happen to be in the same area of the solar system as you can have up to 4 players. As far as I know, is the limit at this time. And then there's also like the option to invite friends, or you can people can just join in. Like, if here, I'll show you what that menu looks like. I just gotta save quickly here so I don't lose my progress. It's 4 seconds ago. Okay, give you a quick. Yeah, so this is your home screen or whatever. You have the option to join join game and you can play with other players, or you can join a random game. And then like, yeah, so that's as far as multiplayer. A quick look at that. In order to join a PermaDeath file, you need to have a PermaDeath save, and same thing goes for each of the difficulties. There's the 4 difficulties. Creative is awesome if you like Minecraft and stuff like that, like building stuff and whatnot. You can just build, you don't die, there's no worries about materials. You can max out your money in a matter of minutes. Like it's absolutely creative. It's a lot different from a normal or survival and then permadeath. Like survival and normal, I'm pretty sure are very similar, but I can't say for sure because I've only got 12 minutes on my survival save. I don't know what happens when I die on that, but yeah, I should find out eventually. I'm jumping back into my permadeath file here. You get to see the intro video on the way in, sort of thing, I guess, as well. It's definitely a fairly fun game, I would say. Like it's not got a crazy amount of combat. Like if you're looking for like a shooter game, it has some combat, but it's not like the most intense combat. You know what I mean? Like it's sort of limited, and it's like there is some space battles where the pirates will come after you. Like there's some of that, so you can actually get into some space battles. That's probably the funnest combat in the game, I would say. But yeah, there's little like robots you can fight on the ground, and then there's also like different animals you'll run into. Some of them are actually predatory and will hunt you, so you have to defend yourself at times and whatnot. As far as random stuff that happens, I gotta call in my other ship for materials. Space pirates, yeah. Space pirates, legit, man. When I was actually coming down here, there was one actually coming after me, and I managed. You can lose them in the atmosphere, sort of thing. They won't be able to scan you, or you can run into the space station and get away from them. But yeah, there's absolutely space pirates in the game. They, if you're carrying around high value cargo, they'll scan you and they'll try and steal your stuff. Space pirates, and there's kind of an option to be a bit of a space pirate yourself. There's other ships that are up in space and stuff like that you can attack them for resources and stuff, but you get kind of a wanted level, and then you got to deal with the robots that come after you, and those are I'm not too sure what those look like as far as like a high level bounty in space. I haven't experienced that yet, so that's I can't give a good feedback sort of thing on that, but yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun. I can build one of these. It's just enough. Yeah, and once I get this base and these materials grabbed quickly here, I'll give you a good tour of some space battles in a moment here. I'm actually trying to get myself a new ship, so I'll be doing a bunch of space battle stuff. Out of materials to build that nice thing. Like one thing, I think I'm on a moon. Is this a moon? Discoveries. I don't know if it's a moon, but it definitely seems to have reduced gravity again, because my jetpack, I got mad hops here again. I like the sky here. That's cool. Possibly. I haven't played Ark before, but I've heard of what was going on there. I would say it's similar, but I haven't played to be able to confirm that sort of thing. So it's yeah. I wouldn't want to be like, oh yeah, it's exactly like that, and not have played it, sort of thing. So that's why I can't give that sort of an answer. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I was hearing that there's definitely some of that in the works. I don't actually have VR gear and stuff like that, but I definitely think that would be really cool, especially like there is the option to there is the option for first person and stuff too as well, so you can actually like really get into it if you wanted to do that. I got ricochet bullets. It's really wild when you get in like a cave or something and just ricochets everywhere. I don't know if you can actually hurt yourself with it. I haven't received any friendly fire yet. I wouldn't want to in this PermaDeath file though, because that would be kind of a silly way to die. I need to grab some materials here actually. This is why I'm actually in this system right now, is to harvest some stuff. But I kind of don't want to grab it out of this one, because this one I want to build on top of. Magnetized, rusted, magnetized, rusted. Oh, come on. Emerald, thank you. Yeah, I don't want to disturb this deposit, so I can actually build on it nicely. Do I got enough stuff to throw up my portal? I do. And that way I can travel here. And I need to just throw a couple more pieces down to make the game happy that my base is built. I need 4 more pieces of something. Yeah, 1. There. Gotta place 8 pieces of material at the base before it'll upload, so that's why I'm just throwing up some weird walls like that for now. Yeah, Emerald 1. Make sure I uploaded this place. Yep. I don't want somebody else coming and claiming it before I got a chance to name it. Do I have the ability to build my... Oh, right. So there's also, like, you can have, like, when you start out with the game, you start out with 1 ship, and then eventually you can get yourself one of these that just warping in there now. You can get yourself a freighter. It's a capital ship. There's a lot going on, yeah, that's for sure. I definitely watched a lot of videos on how to play and stuff in the first bit there, and like the videos like what I wish I knew before I started sort of stuff. Like that was a real helpful video. There's lots going on, lots like even just trying to figure out what pieces fit together and stuff like that for building. Like it's a whole puzzle to figure out. And then, yeah, different recipes for building materials and stuff like that. Like if you're into crafting, you can craft all kinds of products. And I'm far from unlocking all the recipes. Like there's a bunch more stuff like that as far as stuff you can build. Different things like that. Different technology you can have, like your different refineries and all that cool stuff. This is what I want right now, though. Throw this up. This machine that I'm building here now allows me to summon my exocraft, which is like your personal vehicles for your ground rovers. There's a couple options. Let's summon those so you can see them. Oops. Welcome, Dylan. Welcome to my planet, human. Another exocraft. The Colossus, the biggest of the lot. I'll go into photo mode here in a second just so you can see these a little better. And then the Pilgrim, basically like the Batmobile of the game. Yeah, this is the first one you unlock for Exocraft and stuff. Here to trade. I'm not sure how to trade in the game. I was trying it out earlier with somebody. I wasn't able to like actually like exchange items. Couldn't figure that out. Comes in peace. Just need to grab this emerald. Just gotta make sure I grab these materials and keep moving, not get too distracted building. Oh. I need to grab like 147 of this or something. And that way I can install some upgrades into my fighter ship, so I can actually warp to where I was trying to go beside this system here to trigger the freighter battle with all the space pirates and stuff like that. Merlos, eh? What's a Merlos? $97 is not enough. I was thinking the exact same thing, Elandro, or however you say that. Again, I think I'm just going to stick to using Bruno for now, so. And you'll know what I mean when I say Bruno, hopefully. Oh my gosh, that's quite the answer. I read Bruno's response first, and then I seen what Dylan said. Divine species, that's unusual for a one-word answer. Alright, that's enough. Actually, ouch. Character just took damage. Protect yourself, eh? At all times. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'll wave bye. Alright, let's install these upgrades. Cadmium, emerald. I got 236 of it. I need. Oh, okay, I didn't grab enough like a fool. Really? Oh, I switched ships. So. That was silly of me. I should just go back and grab some more. I didn't grab enough and I switched ships, and my ship is holding the rest. Rusted metal. Which one is the deposit? No, it's this one. Intergalactic. Well, that escalated. Teleports away. Oh. $236, so if I grab 20, that's more than enough for sure, Good enough. Just keep moving. I guess like a cup or something designed for the anus. Alright, let's install this hyperdrive. Now there's no holding us back on any of these systems. I can get into the fights I wanted to. Alright. There's a system like right beside here. Flourishing, there it is. Somewhere. I seen it. Oh, advanced. Hijona Lezov. Let's see. That's a product that sounds like the only way they'd be selling it if there was some sort of form of invasion coming, if there was some sort of massive demand for that, or a lot of freaky people buying that. And by freaky, they like to get their freak on. Oh, wow. Oh, yes. This is exactly what I'm looking for. What color is it? Oh, it's green. I don't even care. It's massive freighter. It's the first one I found of this size, and I'm not gonna go bother looking too far if I've already found one. Oh man, that poor pilot just got squished, man. Like 2 shots. Yeah, you're seeing a bit of a space battle right now, yep. I'm trying to save this big ship you see here from all these little pirate ships attacking it. The green warp trails are friendly ships, and then the red ones are enemy. I can shoot them both, but you don't want to shoot friendlies because then everybody starts attacking you. Now I've won that battle. It's my chance to find out what this ship is. If it's an S-class or not, because it's definitely wealthy. Alright, Joaquin Ebrundo. Captain telling me to come aboard. Which I shall, because I want to find out if this is a S-class or not. Because if this is an S-class ship, I'm going to buy it. All else, I'm going to be reload my save and traveling here over and over again, which might get a little tiresome, but it's all part of the getting myself a new upgraded ship. Hiccups are attacking at this point. Fighting my real life battles at this. Come on, S-Class. It would be so insanely lucky at this point if this was an S-Class. I would be very happy. The last time I farmed for one of these to get an S-Class in this size of ship, it took like 8 hours of... Yeah, let's see. There's a B-Class. What I do now is I just back out, say goodbye to the captain. I salute you, sir. I'll be back shortly. Make note of the name. Hijona Lazov. That's where I definitely gotta go. Reload my save. And do it all over again. The reason why I'm doing it over again is because the next time I warp on my current save is it'll trigger a space battle, so if I just keep reloading, I can use my one warp cell and keep triggering this fight as many times as I need to until I get the S-Class I want. So it could be a while. If there's... Or actually, you know what? Now that I found this, I'm going to mark it, and I'm going to give you a quick base tour sort of thing, so I don't go boring you with repetitive space battles, because that's about to be my next, I don't know how many hours worth of gameplay. So I'm going to do a quick base tour just to kind of give you a little look at the creative side and stuff, some of the stuff you can do. Now that I know where I'm going. What I should do first... Okay, I gotta do this first. I gotta get up to space for a second. Hours. Yeah, it's gonna take me hours to get the ship I'm after, yeah? Was that it? No. I seen it. Hijona. Hijona. Advanced and Viking. I want to mark the waypoint there. Very good. Back out of my... Yeah, now back down to base here, and I can port over to somewhere to give you a little tour. I just wanted to make sure I set that waypoint so I can find that place, because that solar system has that ship. It will always have that ship for a freighter battle, as far as my understanding goes of the game. So I should be able to get that, hopefully. But what I'll do here now is travel to one of my bases, take you to... that's all my space stations. I'm going to take you to Gamma 2, which is one of my nicer farms. I've got access to quite a few games lately. It's just been this, though. This has been my last grind. But before this, I was caught up in Star Trek for a little bit. Before that, I was on a Warframe grind for quite some time. And then, what was my grind before Warframe? Before Warframe, I would say led back into probably Elder Scrolls. There might have been a couple other games in between Elder Scrolls and Warframe and stuff. I play lots of games, but I do like to get caught up in one game for a while, though. So that's why I've been on this so much lately. Like, I'm getting close to 400 hours into this game in the past few weeks here. Not sure exactly how long it's been since I bought the game. I didn't keep track, but it's definitely kept me very busy. Another game that I used to play a lot was Battlefield 4, before things got too ridiculous with the updates. Stuff like that, people buying servers and all that and kicking people out. Ah, I see. Yeah, I could definitely understand that. Alright, so this here is one of my more impressive farms. Like, this was pretty much an entirely man-built island. The only island part that was actually here is this little bit on the end that sticks up. It's coming up out of the water here. And then on the other end there's like a tiny bit that come up out, but you can see I got some underwater base and stuff going on, my submarine, all that cool stuff, some more biodomes for growing stuff, farm related stuff here so you can make money. The yellow ones, I'm guessing these yellow ones is what you're asking. If that's the case, those are gamma weed. It's one of the resources in the game. It's used. I use it for making lubricant, which is then mixed with glass to make a living glass, which is worth a bit of money there. It's like 500,000 units a piece once it's all processed down, but it takes like 400 of these to make one. So these produce 50 per. Space dogs? There's definitely animals, yeah. Absolutely animals for sure. There's depends on the planet. When you come to a new planet and stuff, like this planet has 14 animals to discover and stuff like that. I've only found, or I guess I've found all of them here actually. It's one of the few planets I've actually found all of them. When you find all of them, like as you find them, you can name them and stuff like that. But I've already uploaded these with the default names. Let's see if there's anything that's unnamed in one of my places here. Same thing goes for plants. Okay, so this is an unnamed one. Like you can rename and upload and whatnot, as long as it's not offensive. It should stay up. But there's absolutely animals. Tying back into that, the animals are pretty crazy. Like some of them will actually hunt you. Let me see if I can find one that I know is dangerous. No, that's not one. This planet has a dangerous one though. I didn't scan it because I took off running from it. Legit though, I ran scared from that animal. I'm on my PermaDeath file, so I don't risk anything at that point. Like I was like, I'm out. I choose life. But yeah, so that's one of my nicer looking farms. I'll take you over to one of my just nicer looking base builds. It doesn't really have much farming stuff going on like you've seen there. Gamma, toxic. Yeah, toxic is the one with the dangerous animals. There's definitely some dangerous animals there. A nice place. Actually, I'm gonna go to crystal bones here, and then I'm gonna take you to Box Bank, I think, next, and that'll pretty much sum up a quick base tour of my nicer settlements. Like the other ones are all like a little bit more purpose built. They're just small stuff to set up on top of a resource, like what you just see me build. But the next one after this is like my I don't know, it's my best build so far would be the way I would describe it. It's one of my more impressive builds, but that's coming up next. I was trying to like build up to it in that sense, and give you like my 3 best leading up to the top. One thing though, like how you're saying, you don't like doing the same thing over and over again. Like there's enough to do in the game that you shouldn't be finding things too repetitive, I guess. Like there's enough different tasks to do. Like I would say, anyways. It depends on what you like to do, though. It's like if you don't like yeah, I don't know. If you don't like digging resources and stuff like that, and or yeah, 100%. So many things to do and not enough time. It's absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, I just got totally sidetracked looking around. But yeah, this is one of my other bases. What's going on here is I have this base set up on this planet for harvesting that thing right over there that's got the glowy lights in it. That only opens up during extreme weather. So when the weather gets extremely bad, those actually open up, and then it's just like driving blind through the storm with my rover looking to pick those crystals up. Just kind of fun. I enjoy it. Just bombing around, driving blind into the storm, chasing money. I'm after getting myself all set up with my exocraft, my oxygen harvesters, and my oxygen tank, essentially, that's full of a whole bunch of oxygen, all to run this thing. Then I got another tank and spawn point set up at another base there. But it's not as nice of a looking base here, but I'll take you on to the next place. Final stop before I go and get back into the space battles. Where is it? Box Bank. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with this build here to where we're traveling now. It took me a while to actually get my landing pad recipe, which I just unlocked earlier today and stuff, which was awesome because it actually allowed me to put up my landing pads to really like finish off this place and make it look just that much better. Can actually land my ship in a nice place, because before it was like hanging off a cliff. It was in an extremely dangerous place. Like I was risking falling to my death getting in and out of my ship. And fall damage in PermaDeath is extremely real. Like there is definitely a legit fear of heights when playing the game. I was definitely finding some points where I was like, I'm scared to move ahead and stuff and whatnot. I didn't want to fall to my death. After having some near misses was definitely interesting. Going up my stairs and missing a piece at the top, so that I ended up falling, and yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna back out before I go walking up inside. So when I started, it was just like this little cylinder and stuff here, and then I'm after building a tower and all that outwards now on my landing pad. I got 3 of them there now and whatnot. It's all come a long ways. I got my bank storage up in the top. But yeah, my ship used to land over... I'm trying to move the camera over here now. Whoops. Move the sun. But yeah, my ship used to land like right here. Just like not the greatest spot to be getting in and out, like. So, is there something you wanted to see or something? Oh, so much. So much stuff, yeah. So much stuff to do and whatnot. This here, I got my warrior Jan here. He's I set him up as like a security merchant, so you can, like, when people come in from the landing pads to check your guns before heading on up to the bank. Was my thoughts with that. And this is where I want my ship. yeah, I put the glass and stuff so I could walk around. It's got some nice like safe walkways and stuff. I was very happy with that. Do they have Earth? I'm not sure, but I would almost say with a pretty good certainty that somebody has claimed a planet and named it Earth. I would not be surprised if somebody has done that. I mean, that could be something that you do if you got the game. You could your planet could be your home planet that you get, your first one. You could name it Earth if you wanted, or you could get creative and name it all kinds of whateverness. As long as it's not offensive, it should last. Yeah, so that's like my storage areas that are unused at this point. The only one that I've used so far is actually, where is it? It's number 1, which is right there, that I've filled up with my oxygen. Which actually, I want to change the color on that, just because it will be a little more obvious what's inside. There goes all your name ideas. Oh man, I'm sure you'll think of more. Especially with the inspiration from the different auto names and stuff like that. But I often just use the default name because I've been doing a lot of traveling and I don't want to spend time just thinking of names, right? That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to play, I'm not here to name stuff. Although it is a fun aspect of the game. I do enjoy having the option to claim stuff. Get my jetpack recharged before I go moving again. Actually, just wait inside here. I'm just trying to like stay out of the cold while my jetpack comes back so I can keep moving. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to use my stairs. That's what they're there for. If I can get down. Ouch. Took some damage. Just to my shields though, I didn't actually hurt myself. Yep. Alright. Back to the place with the funny name. Where is it? Ikari. Ikari Wadan. It still makes me laugh running out of name ideas there. Like all these random players and stuff like that got all these funky names, and then your file will be like you got like your Earth and Mars and Saturn, Venus and stuff like just like your standard planets. Is there anything that I need here? I don't think so. Sodium nitrate. Come up with some random stuff, yeah. I can only imagine what it was like for the developers, man. Like somebody had to think of like how a way to name this stuff. Like that was my own name. I changed that one, but most of these are auto names to give you kind of a sense of the names that pop up. This one with my gamer tag, like NED-669 and then Nedroma. I of course had to travel to Nedroma. I could not travel there. And then like there was this planet here. I was like just passing through this system, Dahlia, and I seen that, and I had to claim it. I was just a default name. It was, but there's different stuff like that I come across. Oh, and there's another Ned related. Chemicals in and shampoo bottles. Wow, on the toilet. Oh, caught up watching some of the ships coming in. Hammer of Devastation. That's a tiny ship to be calling it a hammer. He's so small. It is really so small. The handling better be off the charts on that small of a ship. Ooh, I want to check out the weapon at this station before I go running off. I forgot. See if there's something good here. Doesn't look like it. C-class. Good to know, though. I'm going to be jumping back into this freighter battle here. If there's something else you perhaps want to see or something, just holler and I'll in the chats there or the chat there, and I'll try and entertain you. And by entertain you, entertain your requests. Hejonia Lazoff, please let this be an S-class, so I don't have to do this a whole bunch of times. I've already spent a few hours trying to get an S-class freighter in the past, so maybe it'll help. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's a good answer. I'm definitely in the same boat as far as no idea on what I want times for sure. That pirate's dead and he didn't even know it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I sent those shots at him. Bombardment. Oh, he's out of range. And he's dead. He's just spinning off like, no! Man down. Charges in space. Ships defeated. When you're fighting pirates, you don't get in trouble. If you start shooting the ships with the green warp trail, you'll get in trouble then. And then the space cops of the game essentially will come after you. Oops. There's a robotic, like there's robots that protect the innocent in the game. It's like sentience, and they come in different sizes, intensity as your difficulty, or like your wanted level I should say, increases. This guy, please be an S-class so I can just be on with my trip. That would be super cool. But wishful thinking, I have a feeling they're gonna tease me with this for a while. Just luck of the draw. It's like a 2% drop rate for S-class. Whoops, inspect. C-class. Grr. Yep. C-class. Get off my screen. Reload to save. I'm really happy though that I actually found the size of ship that I was looking for within an hour. That is like, I cannot describe how much of a win. I've spent like 8 hours just trying to find a location for one of these ships. So, within an hour was like small victory. Bamboozled. Yeah, you could say that. It just wasn't what I was looking for. A lower quality. Like, I already have an A class, so I'm not buying anything less than an S at this point. Just cause I want to save on there. Move my save point off the station. Not that it matters, but I'd rather start my save from my own ship. Just gonna save and back into this. Come on, freighter, warp drive. Come on, warp drive. Warp drive. Yeah, so one other thing that I can show you, like, this is like a look at the actual like galaxy that I'm in. This is the Hilbert dimension. This is like one of, I'm not too sure how many galaxies, and I'm currently like 700,000 light years from the middle. And just to kind of give you an idea, I'm just gonna move to the middle at this point and just give you a scale of the size of stuff here. You can see on the left hand side of the screen there's a galactic core number going down. That's how many light years I'm away from the middle. And this is as fast as the game will let me move my reticle. But yeah, gives you an idea. And that's just trying to travel straight towards the middle. That doesn't include yeah, that's definitely an interesting part of the game, trying to pronounce stuff. I find myself mumbling these words a lot. It's like Ninpan Toj stuff. You start feeling like you're learning some foreign language or something. Washen. Yeah. Tu gang. Getting all Chinese or something here. Demon. But yeah, it gives you kind of a scale of the size of stuff there. Whoops. I keep selecting the wrong one. Here we go. It's pretty cool though. In the Hilbert dimension, I think there's actually the Galactic Hub, which is like it's an area in the galaxy where a whole bunch of players have actually decided to meet up and build their bases and stuff like that. It's actually a pretty cool site that's worth checking out. Videos of that. If you haven't seen that, if you're interested in seeing some bases and stuff like that, it's pretty cool to see. I'd say there's a rough guesstimate of like 30 planets with a whole bunch of people. Anime name generator. Oh, that's possible. That's definitely a good thought on how they managed to come up with so many names. Some sort of random name generator. Some name generator got used, so I would definitely think that for sure. But there's no way anybody went through and personally named all those places. There's just no way. There's too big of a thing for that to be named one at a time by people. If they did that, they've been working on this for years. Oh, that's taking some damage there. I might have to take back what I was saying about the positron injector. I always thought that thing was kind of weak, and it's just crushing. I mean, its range is absolute garbage, but jeez. Whoops. It legit just squished him. My goodness. Good night. Yeah, that's actually kind of interesting. Somebody was asking me, like, what was my weapon of choice, and that positron, I might actually be leaning back towards the positron, seeing those sort of numbers coming off it, just squishing those people. And the fact that it's a shotgun and I don't have to aim as much is even better. I can kind of miss and still hit. Oh, there's way more planets than that, but that's pretty funny. Yep. Humphrey names all the planets. Poor Humphrey, man. Humphrey better have got paid good, but still, the coding and all the other projects that they would have had a lot to do as well. It's naming actually compared to some of the the art and coding might actually be small work compared to the rest of that actually when thinking about it. B class, yeah, it's gonna be staying there. Leave so I can reload. It's not too bad though, a couple tries. Haven't seen an A class yet. I might settle for an A if it goes taking too long, but I kind of want to just get my hands on the S class and be done with shopping for this ship. But it's gonna, like I was saying, it could take a long time to get that, which might be tomorrow's project, which is kind of what I was trying to set up for, but I've got caught up trying to get this ship here anyways. I couldn't resist. Why is S-Class special? It's got the best stats. The S-Class on Freighter... The S-Class, like, on that size of a ship and stuff, on the S-Class, I think it's like 31 slots with, 34% hyperdrive or something like that. Like the max hyperdrive range on an S-Class is like 2100 light years, so it's quite a bit of a difference. It's not outrageously different, but I mean when you're trying to cover a lot of distance, that extra like 100 and whatever, like 150 more light years you can travel is really, really helpful. It'll save you that much more time when you're making your trip to the journey of the center of the galaxy, or if you're out exploring, just traveling along. Yeah. And then like all these other ships here, these are all like S-Class as well, personal ships. The S-Class haulers have the highest shields with a 59% shield bonus. S-Class explorers have the highest hyperdrives. Exotics are just kind of awesome in general. Like their stats are pretty average and high. Like by average I mean like they're pretty equal. Whoops. I'll show you some of the stats, like it's 49, 59, 56, like that's like the highest, evenest sort of stats you can get, but they only come with, like they top out at 20 slots, it's like 20 and 6. Yeah. Fighters obviously have the highest damage with the 59% damage. Yeah. There's also shuttle class ships, but I don't have any shuttle classes because they're they're like average stats all the way across, but they're kind of like in like the 20 to 30% range. Good question. Is there places with no gravity? I have yet to see one. That would be really cool, actually. No gravity somewhere. There's definitely, I've noticed reduced gravity, but I have yet to see no gravity. How do you even stream on PS4? You just hit the share button. It's built right in. It's not the greatest for handling like a whole bunch of viewers and stuff like that, but YouTube to me is mainly a tool for recording, so I can return to it if there's anything that I was looking for or stuff like that when I want to record numbers and stuff like that from different farms and stuff like that. I can just go in and watch the replay and not have to pay as much attention to that sort of stuff. So I find YouTube to be a useful tool for this game, just for the sake of, in case I see like a good weapon at a station or something like that, forget the name, I'll be like, oh, where is it? It's lost in like a big pile of list of discoveries or something. So yeah. But yeah, it's simple to stream with the PlayStation. The controller has a share button, and you just either link a YouTube account or a Twitch account, and you're good to go. You just gotta have good enough internet, which is my next big upgrade when I can. I couldn't even give you a number on that, really. How much sleep have I lost? A lot. Yeah, I don't even think I could give you a number for how much sleep I think I've lost. It's definitely cost me a few hours of sleep, though, that's for sure. And by a few hours, a lot more than a few. There'd be nights where I was gonna do something that's like, okay, I'm just gonna do like this for like an hour or something like that, and then 5 hours later I'm still there doing it and just about falling asleep with the sticks. There's definitely been a couple days where I've logged like 24-hour sessions. Especially when I was first getting into the game. I've kind of like relaxed on it and knowing that there's so much content and not to just keep blazing forward. It'll be still there when I come back. C-Class, bummer. I don't really have thoughts on Xbox. I've had Xbox in the past. Like I used to own an Xbox 360 and stuff like that. But yeah, at this point, I don't really have an opinion for Xbox, I guess. Not until they want to return my messages when I was asking for some help with my profile. Until they help restore my profile, I don't got anything really to say about Xbox. Yeah. My thoughts on Xbox, if I had to actually give some thoughts, would be customer service. And then I'll leave it at that. Pew pew indeed. Oh that friendly come flying right through and I decided to shoot at him. I think that's the end of the battle. But I may have accidentally clipped a friendly. Oh no, okay, it's over. Did I go to the right side of the ship? Where's the doorway here? Oh, I was on the right side. Yep. Yeah, I was not happy to lose my profile after just not using it for a while. I can't even figure things out with Xbox there because passwords and stuff like that, and then Yahoo doesn't, it's not a thing anymore, so my profile was built with a Yahoo, so I can't even recover like passwords and stuff like that. And it's a real problem when you lose your email company and unable to, even recover your access to your profile. Especially with all those digital copies and stuff like that. Like, I'm pretty upset with the response that I got from them. And by response, I mean lack of. Yeah, I got PS Plus for sure. A-class. It's gonna cost me $115 to buy it. Oh, it's okay. I think it's 34 slots in an S class actually. How does Are you asking how does PS Plus work? Or PS4 Plus? Are you okay? Were you asking if I have like the? No, when I see that, were you asking if I have like the PS4 Pro, or you just talking about PS Plus? Like PS Plus, you need that to like access some games and stuff like that and whatnot. So that's kind of like very similar to Xbox now, where you have to have. It's like Xbox Live. Ever since Sony decided to make players pay for certain access. Very similar to Xbox Live. If you've ever purchased that, it's your subscription. It does get you some air quotes free games, but a lot of times they're just junk. It also, I think Plus also gets people access to their AirCloud or your cloud save. For a year's like $70 now or something. Prices after going up from like 60 to 70 or something. There was a recent Well, not that recent, but there was an increase in price there. So I would say $70. That's like Canadian, and that's like a rough estimate. Rounding up higher, a little bit more of a generous estimate. It might be even more than $70 though. Maybe 75 would be a better number to quote for that for the year. If you want to buy it monthly, you're gonna pay like close to $20 a month. American. I don't know why you said filthy, but yeah, so it's like $60 a year for you guys, I would say, or maybe 55. I'm not too sure. I'm not sure how much it is for American PS Plus, actually, to be honest. So that's something I've never had to know. As bad as they say. I don't know about bad, man. I'd like to think they're good. I got family down there too. There's good with the bad with anything. That's what I would say there. Come on, pirates, where you at? Bombardment. Oh no! No! I hit a friendly! I shot the friendlies and I think they're gonna start shooting me now. Oh no! Please don't shoot me, friendlies. I didn't mean to shoot you. I was caught up in the moment just shooting all my weapons. Hopefully they aren't too upset with me for that. Ah, that guy's definitely mad with me. But it's still gonna let me land here, so I'm just gonna run away from him. I pissed off that one pilot though. One thing I dislike about hunting these ships is that you got to like actually walk all the way up to the bridge to find out what class of ship this one is. When you're checking the smaller ones in space, you can just like when you land on them, you can just look at the ship like that, and it'll say the quality of it. My goodness, that guy's still got beef. He's shooting at me. Just hear all kinds of shooting and stuff going on. Drama. Yeah, drama indeed. That's what I get for not being careful with my shots. Pissing off the locals. I normally try to like play a little bit more careful there. Like I normally won't even shoot if my shot's got like a freighter behind it and stuff like that. Like I try to play somewhat realistic like that, but then there's times where it's like I'm just playing a game, obviously, and just let it go. Yeah. Was 3. It doesn't get too busy in here, but that's alright. My internet wouldn't be able to handle too many people anyways, I don't think, so that gives me time to build up my facilities before I go getting too many viewers. That's the way I see it. Saves me from myself. I definitely need better internet, which will probably require me having to move, because I don't think my area has any fiber optic lines close by, or anything of that quality or higher sort of thing. I would like to be on like the highest end of internet I can get. Would be nice, but you know, take what I can get at the same time, whatever I have access to. Come on, S-Class. This is going much faster than it was when I was hunting before with my little basic ship, like the first one they give you. Yes, welcome indeed. Welcome to the battle. Be a bunch of space battles with assorted distractions. Eventually I'm going to switch things up if I don't get lucky with what I'm after, because, I mean, of course, why not? Do something different. Photon, positron. Zoom in. I might actually start playing some with first person. That seems like some fun. Why not? So how'd you die in your PermaDeath file? Ooh. Bombardment. A cyclotron boy says, even though it says out of range, quite often they'll reach out and get him. That's when I'm like thinking, this guy's dead and he doesn't even know it yet. Because when I send out a good volley of those after a person, like, yep, that's more than enough. He's gonna die. I like the interior on this ship. It's actually, honestly, the first time I've gone in first person on this ship. Yeah, it looks legit as far as... Come on, S-Class. We've already seen an A. Let's see the S-Class. Oh, look at that. Dude. I get to sleep at a good time tonight. Look at this. Woohoo! It's got a 39% upgrade. Oh man, transfer. Goodbye, old faithful. This ship was good to me while it lasted. Look at the price difference. This is like just like the smallest, like a smaller A class. There's a larger A class which has a higher value than those ones, obviously. But yeah, I'm shocked I found this as fast as I did. 178 million. Exchange. He's doing his little victory dance. I'm doing the same thing here too, man. Hell yeah. Captain looks at me happily, almost relieved. I salute you, sir. Man, that is like super awesome. Super, super, super awesome. I don't even have to worry about switching things up or not being stuck in a battle too long. I mean, I can switch things up already. Like, that's that's awesome. I really wish that I would have been smarter and stripped all these materials out of my other ship, but I'm getting an S-Class that fast, I don't care. I lost a little bit of material in my other ship back there where I had some of my merchants and hydroponic trays that I had left over there, but that's, yeah, minor details at this point. I will easily be able to rebuild my facilities, which is going to be super awesome. That is, like, I cannot express how happy I am to get that done, to actually find that ship and get an S-Class in under 2 hours is like, hoorah, yeah. Like, I'm really surprised. I've spent way longer, like easily a good 6 hours longer than that trying to get one of these. I need to, whoops, I don't need to. You sacrificed my innocence in those battles. Oh wow. Even with the photo mode and zooming all the way out, I'm having trouble getting a screenshot. That's as far out as it'll let me go. Let's try this again. Right here. My goodness. It's so big. And it's so green. It's the Hulk. It's not dark enough, but you get what I mean. Look at that. I'm very happy. Just kind of basking in the ambience of my new ship. Oh. Alright. Let's hire somebody else here. What's PermaDeath? PermaDeath means when I die, it means my save is completely wiped out. Like, there's no reload your file when you die. It erases your file when you die. So in other words, don't die. If you're playing PermaDeath. Yeah, that's why I'm saying Hulk ship. It's green, it's big. It's the Hulk ship. It's not quite like the true Hulk color, but it is green, so. Oh nice, a B-class exploration. Welcome to the fleet, bud. Very good. Yeah, it is absolutely massive. Yeah, permanent death, absolutely. That's that is absolutely the case. Looks like I got 2 exploration ships. Gotta take down some numbers here for my fleet. Exploration. I gotta make sure I save because I just bought that ship. There isn't anything higher than S-Class at this point. S-Class is currently the highest, but well, there is exotic, but those are, yeah, those, I guess exotic ships, you would lose a lot of sleep over exotic ships. There's a few different styles of exotics. I don't have any on my ship right now. Like there's a squid ship, and then there's a couple different weird, like, ball with wings sort of ship things. If I save and reload, it should show like that orange ship. Actually, yeah, I'll be able to explain what I'm talking about when I can point at that ship here. It'll show up when I reload. All my personal ships will appear there in a moment. Exploration. Okay, so I need exploration ships. I need fighters. I need miners, traders, and support. I need a lot of all the above. See that ship in the corner? That's an exotic. It only costs 12 million units to buy them, but they do have a very rough drop rate sometimes. Like, I've spent 17 hours looking for one of these, and I've seen 2 of the ship that I was after in 17 hours. To give an idea of how rough it can be. And needless to say, after only seeing 2 in 17 hours, I gave up on that ship. I was not about to put up with that. Okay, exploration. I need to find out how many of these ships I actually have. I'm going to poke around and buy some ships for my fleet now that I actually have a baller capital ship. Yeah, 17 hours, yeah. To only see 2 of them. It took like 4 hours to see the first one, and then from there it was another like 6 hours before I seen one after that, and then after that I was absolutely done with it. I had my fill. Like 4 hours, and then 6 hours, and then nothing for another 7 hours, and it was like, screw this. Yeah, 17 hours of reloading saves, or just sitting there for a bit. Like, I was alternating back and forth between that, trying to get those. Okay, so I already have 2 exploration with 1 fighter, which means I need a lot more ships. You can own up to 25 different ships in your fleet. Your fleet, with this guy here, you can send them out running missions. There's 5 daily missions a day that average about 5 million units in terms of profit a day. So it's roughly 1 million units per mission. It varies between them depending on the length and what kind of ships you send out to do them, though. But it is another form of passive income they've kind of added into the game, which was really nice. It's at the cost of fuel, though. You'll need to make a bunch of... where are they? I don't know if I have the recipe unlocked yet. No, I have not unlocked the recipe yet because I have not talked to my person yet for that. Because I was putting that off. Oh, I was on the right page. Freighter command, that's the mission right there. I guess I should do that, so I can actually start sending out my fleet. Do I have silver and tritium? Because I'm going to need some. I don't think I've got enough silver. I'm almost positive I don't have enough silver. Where's my silver? Other viewer gist. I assume there's more coming. If you're about to ask why they're just sitting there sort of thing, not saying anything, I never really question that. I just let the channel surfers surf. If they wanna say something, they'll talk. Fleet lacks a command room. Okay, so this is why I was saying I'm gonna need silver. Right there. Prepared. But I need to build this room before I can do it. Observing. That's one way to see it, yeah. I gotta put a fleet room in here, command room. I'm trying to decide where I want to put them this time. I mean, I could put them right there. Let's just keep it simple and put them right there. I gotta knock that panel off the wall before I can fit it in. Grab some extra silver. Fleet command room. Metal panels in the way still. There we go. Fleet command room. That's what I needed to build. What this does, this is like your debriefing room, is the way I would describe it for each mission and stuff. Like once you send out your fleets or whatever, at the end of the mission you come here to collect your loot from them. One thing though, if you send your fleet out with unprepared sort of thing, your ships will come back damaged and you'll have to fix them, and sometimes like you won't get your rewards then. So that is one thing. Like I'll show you here with the fleets. You can see that there's different difficulties with the stars, and then different types. Like we got discovery, combat, balanced combat. Why not? I'm probably gonna do which one? Which one do I want to do? Probably do the longest one, 2.5 hours. 1 star or combat mission. I'll do a balanced, and then yeah. So with the difficulty, you want to try and have, like if it has 1 star, you want to try and have a 2-star fleet rating minimum. So if you can have 1 star above the difficulty rating, it's relatively safe on your fleet making it back without too many injuries. The grunting beings are the Viking. They are the warrior race. They're yeah, they're interesting. They kind of make me think of fish though with their heads. Kind of a fish-like head on them. Exploration. I'm gonna send these guys out if I can. Do I have enough fuel? I don't know if I have enough fuel to do this, but oh, I do. Okay, there they go. And they literally like warp off, and they'll be busy in real time for the next couple hours warping around the galaxy. I normally like to save, but I want to jump on this menu quick to show you what's up. See, I just sent these guys out, and that's where they're at already. If I wanted to go and help them on their mission, I can literally port along and like actively defend my fleet with my fighter ship and like personally help them along the way, but I sent out a fleet that should be able to handle themselves, so that I can go buy some other fleet ships. So I can send out more people on missions. In order to send out more people on missions, I'm going to need to build more rooms though. You need a minimum 5 rooms to send out 5 fleet missions or whatever. Like, so for each mission you need a room. You can build up to a total of 10 of these rooms, but you can only use 5 at a time. I think you can leave the things though like unfinished, so if you want to have the extra ones, you can like have some fleet members waiting to collect from there if you want to leave them there like that. But I normally collect when they come back, just for the sake of getting those materials and stuff like that and getting them ready to go for the next run. The biggest thing with the fleet though is going to be managing your fuel, like actually producing. Now that I got that, okay, see, I got 100 tons of fuel left right now, but you can produce a few different sizes and stuff. I normally try and produce a bunch of these. I need to actually, oh, I'm missing components. What am I missing? Dihydrogen, definitely dihydrogen. So what I do now in order to get my dihydrogen up, because I got enough units, I go and buy dihydrogen jelly and I refine it out into dihydrogen, because picking dihydrogen is really, really slow, so it's faster to buy dihydrogen and then just refine it out. Which I think I hopefully wrote down a place where I could buy dihydrogen. If I didn't, I'm going to be kicking myself. No, I got it written down right there. This is good. This is real good. So, that's off and running. wait for the expedition to complete. I mean, let's go do this mission. I have yet to ever do this mission. Install the underwater protection upgrade module. I don't need your cheap upgrade module to install, man. I've already got like the best underwater stuff. Why is it? I don't know if that's actually gonna work. I've already got my underwater tech installed. It's kind of silly that it's asking me to install more. There's something else that I can... There's a shield lattice. That's not... Huh. That's weird. Huh. Yeah, like I've already got this S-class upgrades and stuff, and then in my tech slots here, I got these ones. Why is it asking me to install more underwater technology? There's plenty of guides to help a person out. I would never be worried. There's many teachers on YouTube that'll be happy to point you in the right direction for your questions, I'm sure. Can we make options? Potions. I don't know how to make potions in Minecraft either, man. That's beyond me. For the longest time, I didn't even know there was like the underworld and all that stuff, though. Like I used to play it just for building stuff. Like when I was first playing the game, like as like just getting the demo version, I would play for like the 15 minutes they give you, and I would go and dig up as much dirt as I could, and then build what I could in the amount of time until the thing reset me before I finally broke down and got the game finally. It's like, alright, I've put enough time into the game, I should just give them some money and get the full version instead of just messing around with the 15-minute trial before it cuts you off and stuff. Like you was, yeah. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about with like the intro where you start, it's just like a small area. You got basically like dirt and a little bit of wood to work with. Check the space station here. What do we got? Lukinski stabilizer. A-class weapon station. My goodness. That's actually kind of nice. It's not a nice quality weapon. It's like, but it's nice to know that it's A-class. It's a little higher quality than like the C or B, obviously. But it's not an S? Alright, I don't need any modules, so I'm not even going to look at that. Is that a max slot? It is a max slot. Visionary Triumph. Man, I just bought this, just put all my upgrades in it. I can't be seeing a nice fighter ship right now. I just spent way too much stuff on upgrading one to see a new one. Just live stream. When shoe was a thing? I'm not sure. When shoe was a thing? What do you mean there? I'm a little confused, but it's kind of funny about being offensive like 11-year-old on the internet. Makes me think of the movie Shrek when that kid's like, roar. I want you to roar at his birthday party. That sort of a picture comes to my mind, like an offensive 11-year-old or whatever. That image comes to mind, that kid trying to demand him to do stuff. Yeah. One of those. Right. Oh, okay. It was a screen recording app, but I did not know that. Yeah, that sounds pretty nice. As far as a option there for live recording and stuff. That feature alone would really appeal to me for the sake of just recording stuff for the sake of memory's sake. Why worry about like memory when you can record stuff like that sort of thing, like your actual worry about forgetting stuff when just record and make note. I see. I need to just travel to one of my bases here to get this connected to the network. And then I'm gonna poke around in space a bit, I think, and try and buy some new ships for my fleet so I can start earning. But I should get some more fuel. Hiccups. I should get some more fuel for my fleet so I can actually start running those missions now. Oh, gosh. So they're not going to ban people for offensive language and stuff like that, are they? I'm gonna have to check this out. It sounds like my kind of people. Like, yeah, some stuff that just, like, the more outrageous that it is, it's not like that I would support it sometimes, but sometimes it's just the fact that, like, you just can't believe what you just heard, sort of thing. So that's definitely where that enjoyment comes from outrageous content. Would be proud. Oh. It's interesting. I don't watch them really to know why they would be proud, but I assume they're kind of I'm not even sure what to think. They probably fit right in with that crowd, I'm guessing. They're just the way they like to trash talk or something. It's my best guess. Like, I'm aware of PewDiePie, but I don't actually watch the person. Oh, wow. Really? Huh. Okay. That is definitely disappointing to know. But that's... It's weird. Free speech isn't so free. Yeah, stuff like that is never truly dead. There'll always be something like that'll pop up eventually. It's just where and when, and will I get to see it in time before it's gone? Emerald 1. I should bring some supplies to build a base over there, and by a base I should build a landing pad over there. Ugh. Trying to jump through the door, I jumped over it. I need some metal plates. Need 10 of those. 2 of those. And where's the batteries? Batteries. 2 of those. I can imagine that the amount of enraged teens, that sort of a problem is only going to get worse as the population continues to grow. If that makes sense. That's just going to be a growing number. Unless some crazy, unforeseen problem comes up. I like your confidence. Spitting fire. That's funny. Good response. It's like, that's my story and I'm sticking to it sort of answer. Yeah. Peer pressure at its best. Alright. Looking for some ships to buy. There they are. Come on, come on. I don't see any of those I'm looking for. With this guy down here. Oh yeah, it's a support? Come on. Please be at least a B class. Inspect. It's a C class. That's not good. But supports are kind of hard to find, so I would almost consider buying C classes if worse comes to worse, but it's still early. That escalated. Going from a rap battle to a brawl. C class. Decline. Any other ships to buy? Not looking so good, is it? Alright, yeah, I want to leave a landing pad over there, but it's cargo. Like, if you wanted to be a space pirates, where you at, fool? You're about to die, man. Yep. Say goodbye, pirates. Good and ready. Minor distractions along the way. Alright. Man, die. There, squish. Give me my money. Oh wow. Yeah, that escalated quick. Went his friends and left salt in battery. Nuclear. It's not important right now. Let's go to where I'm supposed to. Actually, I want to try and buy these ships as I travel there. That's what I want to check along the way. Come on, something good. At least a B. Oh, C-class. Another pirate? My goodness. It's a busy place for pirates here. Inspect frigate. Please be B class or higher. It's another C class. Wow. Yeah, these cargo pods here, if you wanted to be like a space pirate, you can actually like destroy those and take the loot from them. I don't know what's inside that one. Normally says what kind of loot's inside. That one just says cargo pod. Cargo pod, cargo pod. Like they'll say like gold or uranium or different stuff like that. Where's the ship that I wanted to check? Trade specialist right there. Come on. Another C class. My goodness. Yep, 2.5 hours ago. I should really rename the stream, but I'm probably going to wind down and call it a night here soon enough, though. It's what I probably should do, but whether that's going to actually happen or not, I don't know. I'll just keep going for now, though. Oh, these pirates just don't stand a chance against this ship. Sleep is a good thing, of course. I would like to accomplish as much as I can, obviously, before I get off. Ooh. Straight towards that, please. Thank you. What time is it now? It's 2:20. It's not a bad time. I've been going to sleep around 4 lately, so it's actually a little early for me. That's very true. How much uranium do I got, if any? Doesn't look like any. Sodium. Will it fit? Okay. Pirates got beef? Okay. I refuse! How many of them? Oh my. They ain't playing this time. They sent 5 after me. They're like, you've been killing all of our buddies, man, and you're gonna get some. Oh, man. Squish. Where's the last ones? Bombardment. Get some. Oh, he's already disappeared. I wanted to try and get a screenshot with the rubble in the background of my fallen Fallen enemies. Well, what's weird though is I don't actually get the bounty from those pirates. That seems to be a bit of a problem with that. I did earn some standing that time. That's good. Before, when I used to have pirates pursuing me, I used to just book and run on this file, but now that I got this fighter ship, I'm like more than willing to stand my ground and squish them. They don't stand a chance. Ooh, bunch of sodium. I haven't scanned that yet. Let's get that money. It's like an easy 60 grand right there. Boom. Meanwhile, minerals get me like 200. Oh, that's not scannable. What about that rock? Yep. I wonder if there's going to be an update where we can actually name the rocks, but for now, they don't let us name rocks. It wouldn't worry me at all. I wouldn't care. I'd fill out a survey if they asked. That magferrite. I might put on a couple mobile, or not mobile, autonomous units on that, but I definitely want one or two on my... Oh nice, I can build two. Perfect. It's like the perfect amount. I can build two on this emerald. Man, this is actually a decent sized chunk of emerald. Boom. Oops. Please work. Thank you. There. Carbon. Doesn't even replace what I just used, but I mean, it's something. Do I got anything in here for carbon? A regular carbon. No condensed. Oh wow. The summer's been treating me pretty well. It's been a good one. How's your summer been? Hopefully treating you well as well, sort of thing. Yeah, it's been a good summer. It's been a little hotter than I was hoping for, but really I shouldn't be complaining. Being Canadian and all, when we get the heat, we get the heat. I should just enjoy it while I can. But there was some pretty hot days this summer. It's definitely been hotter than I'm used to. Which I mean is good if you enjoy the heat, but I'm not always a fan of the heat, but it's no worries, I guess. Yeah, and it goes out for anybody else in the chat that feels like answering. How's the summer been treating you? Very non-productive. That can be a good thing too. Sometimes taking a break is good for a person. Come back rejuvenated. I think I left my roamer out in the middle of nowhere there. Like a smart person. Oh right, I want to build my landing pad. Where do I want to build my landing pad here? Where would look good? I mean, doesn't really matter, does it? What's going on down here? Easily distracted? No, never. Not once, I swear. Cave marrow. I come back dreading school demands. Dude. Okay, that's not scannable. Where does this lead? I must know. My goodness, it's much longer than I was expecting. How? Which way? I'm going this way. I wonder. It won't let me summon those inside here. Okay. I have a solution for that. It won't let me spawn it, but nothing about this won't stop me from making that happen. Alright. Whoa. Oh, sure enough, I get my roamer out just in time to find the dead end. Alright, where's the Y? There's the Y. Let's go this way now. Dead end. Yep, dead end. Just my luck. It's like, yeah, let's get the vehicle out right at the end of the train. Alright, we gotta dig our way out. Oh, there goes a sentinel. Those are like the RoboCops of the game. That little robot that just went through. Come on. Oh. Space Racer. Trying to be. It's not going so well. I'm crashing here. Let's try this again. Straight up turbo might not have been the best option to go off the bat. Where's the... Okay, I guess I'm digging another hole. I lost the exit point there. Come on out. How deep is it here now? Oh no. What? Okay, well that looks fun to drive out of. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Just a bit, please. I just need to clean up the entrance a little bit here to make this work better. Man, it's like I swear like the hole is shrinking as I dig it. What? What on earth is going on here? Alright. I'll just summon it above ground because I'm having trouble getting out. I really wanted to just drive out, but I wasn't so lucky there. Whoa, hello hops. There. Yeah. Alright. Well, that was definitely a minor distraction. Cool to see. Didn't really find anything special down there, but now I know. Where do I want to set up my landing pad? Do I want to... No, let's just put it on the ground here for now. Doesn't need to be attached to anything. Boom. There. Call my ship in. That way, if one of the public ships flying around here doesn't come and steal my spot. I'm not sure if they'll do that with the single location, but when you start building a few more than one, I'm not sure exactly how many, but once you build a couple, there'll be other, like, the other spaceships from the system will come landing in here and do like whatnot. The NPCs will cycle through. Yeah. Well, that's good. I think that's all I want to do here for now. Kind of winding down. It's a good idea to not get caught up in something too crazy at this point. So I actually sleep good. You know what? I might actually wind down and call it here, actually. It seems like a good idea before I go catching myself up in something that I spend the next, like, 5 hours doing. Actually, I'm gonna get my character set up for tomorrow's morning farm and run sort of thing is what I should do. Sleep, yes. I'm definitely preparing for sleep at this point. I'm getting myself set up for tomorrow's my wind down. At this point, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it Gamma 1 here so that I can, when I start the game tomorrow, I'll be able to go straight to harvesting, straight to making money in the morning. Sleep. Okay, I get it. I think I should sleep. Yep. Yep. Just get myself parked and ready here to go picking. When I sign in, I normally start with a lap around my gamma farms and stuff like that to harvest some living glass and stuff. It's like a catch disease. Yeah, I'm gonna catch them all here soon enough. Catch disease. Yep. But yeah, I kind of like when I start my morning lap or whatever around the game sort of thing. I do like to start with gamma weed. It's like roughly gets me about, it's like 50 million or whatever when I sell all my gamma weed and stuff like that when it's processed into Whoops, when I make it into living glass. So I produce about almost 50 million of that every 4 hours. Which is not bad. You're asking about animals. Here's some friendly animals that are skittish as far as their behavior. They're scared of you until you feed them, and then they just seem excited to have eaten food. Oh wow, that one's still showing as feedable, like I had already fed it in the past. Right? Okay, I guess I'll do that just to show what it does. Yeah, feed them, make them happy. Get a little closer look at this face. The ears on that thing. But yeah, when you feed them, after a while, they poop, and you can pick up the copyright crystals. Sure. If only, if I hadn't already named him, I would name him in honor of the screaming Shrek horses. As you can see, it just poops some copyright crystals. That's why I named him the Copper Rooper, because they poop copyright. The Copper Pooper. Yeah. I guess, yeah, that's gonna be enough for this episode. I'm gonna definitely get some sleep now. Appreciate y'all watching and hanging out and whatnot. It was good conversation and stuff. Make sure I save here. And actually, I want to save inside the building. Doesn't matter that much, but I would rather be inside place where I got my thermal protection up. Or not thermal protection, but hazard protection up. Save. Alright. Thank you for watching. Yeah, bye, and good night to you too. Appreciate you hanging out. It's good chilling. I'll see you when I see you, sort of thing. Disease will be caught. Thank you, and you have a good one. Peace out, all.